Don't need you. Oh, I don't need you either. Mic muted? No. Oh shit, my bitrate's lower than it's supposed to be. There's nothing happening. There is not even an image. My mouse cursor isn't even on the screen. Anyways, why waste time? Howdy, welcome.
Welcome to the station, crew. Enjoy your stay.
Oh yeah, this is real. Uh, what I'm actually doing is I did that big long ass nuki thing. So what I'm gonna do, and what I'm curious about, is comparing every station's armory. Because I'm just kind of curious about how armed certain stations are versus other stations, and yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not really much else going on here. I'm basically just gonna do a quick population count versus armory versus. I should probably look how many security officers can spawn too, because I feel like that's pretty important. Because that is definitely not standardized, and I'm not saying it has to be, but uh, okay. Well, let's just start with the smallest station in the game. And let's just do load, game map, I don't know, 10, cluster. Cluster can start with 0 population, and it caps out at 35 population. But the way that works is that the way it actually works is that maps are only determined. What the fuck? What happened? Oh my god. Oops. Okay. I loaded the map into one of the. I think that I loaded the map into a dungeon template. Yeah, that's kind of wild looking. What happens if I initialize this? Will my game crash? Hold on. That didn't turn out that bad. Alright, let's move on. Okay, Cluster Station's Armory, which is a very bizarre one. Cluster Station's Armory. I guess I need to, just in case. The boxes won't spawn with shit if I don't do that. Cluster Station's Armory. Cluster Station will start with 0 players, so it can be picked almost instantly. It'll be picked with no population. It caps out at 35 people, which I believe that means Cluster Station can only, at maximum, have 3 nukies. I believe to even start nuke ops, it will guarantee have the commander and an agent, and then it adds 1 nukie for every 10 pop. So at 30 pop, which is the max pop for nukies on this map, which is going to be extraordinarily rare to get nukies on this map, you have to have basically the perfect population, and there can only be potentially 2 or 3. So having 3 nukies on this station is going to be very rare, but it can happen. What can 3 nukies with 120 TC, what are they up against on Cluster? Well, Cluster, immediately, well, the extra stun batons are pretty bad already for the Nukies. They will spawn with 3 disablers. These practice mags are pointless, but if I recall, there's a real mag in the droids. Oh no, this one actually has... Oh, these are rubbers. Oh, that's not even practice mags. That's... Okay. So, already, in the first room, this is public access, by the way, there's... Only takes 5 shots to crit somebody, so that's already pretty bad. In terms of, or not crit somebody, sorry, Stam crit someone. What are you spamming? What the hell is that? Like, are those actually, like, Russian letters? Or is that, like, somebody, like, the equivalent of spamming, like, the letter A or something in English?
Attention.
I don't fucking know. I don't really care. So anyway, there are, 105 rubber rounds in this room. Not mentioning, uh, 2 enforcers, which are basically the bulldog. A little clunkier, a little bit harder to do. But then you get 2 boxes of beanbags as well, and each box of this has... I don't even know, actually. Looks like 12? I would say 12. So you get 24 beanbags. Each one of these comes with 8 lethals. And then 2 full sets of armor. The head of security will always have a WT with 2 extra magazines. So, the WT does 16 damage. It uses the same ammo as the Nukies. However, the WT shoots slower, so they don't have quite as good of DPS. Also, the Warden on this map, interestingly, spawns with a pistol and an additional magazine. Cluster Station is very armed, now that I look at it. I was going to write down... Oh my god. I've never realized how armed Cluster Station is. Like, there's another droid in here that comes with 3 lethals. So, this is already better than a a C20 bundle. And then in here there is 2 pistols with 3 magazines each, so 4 lethal mags. 2 laser guns, which Nukies can't even hope to beat. And then 2 K-Mirrors with 2 boxes of lethal shotgun shells. So for free, what is this? 20... Oh, it's 10 shells per box. Oh no, it's 11? It's 11. So, this armory alone has more weapons than Nukies can practically buy at all. Unless they want to buy pistols with magazines, which you're going to get destroyed. Because, the K-Mirror has the same exact fire rate as the Bulldog, by the way. You might lose like 1/10 of a second trying to cycle. But that's about it. Blood Reds don't have much heat resist. Uh, 60%, and then... I say not much, actually. Never mind. Blood Reds are actually more heat resistant than every other stat. I'm mistaken about that. And I can't see the helmet if I don't put it on. The helmet is... Oh, you actually can't see it if you don't take over. Okay, let me take it over. Yeah. Let me see the damn helmet. Why? Why can't I see the helmet? There we go. The helmet's only another 20%. So, I mean, really not too tanky. Like, in a full laser even... Like, how much damage does that even do? 70? Yeah. Nailing a Nuki with a laser gun, kind of not really relevant. It's not quite, it's not 80%, it's 60% times 20%, so I'm not doing the fucking math on that, but it's... Oh! Shiva, Jesus. And then also, Lecter with 4 magazines. So I think this station is probably up there with the most armed per population. This station, let's see, can only have 1 cadet and 2 officers. So there are, and the head of security, but he has his own gun, and the warden. So there are significantly more lethals on this station than there are, and it's not even close. There are almost each security officer can almost carry 2 guns, nearly 3 guns. They will have plenty of ammo. Not even mentioning, they start with enough ammo to make what, like there's so much ammo. Like, there's no point. I was gonna write down a doc, like a Google Doc of this, but there's no point. There's no the security is just infinitely more armed than 3 Nukis could ever be. And this armory isn't attached to space. So that means nuclear operatives must breach oh, even better, by the way. The armory is attached to arrivals. So anyone showing up to the station might catch a Nuki trying to blow into the armory. So that's a that's cluster station. Okay. Uh, let's move on to the second smallest map in the game, which is Saltern. Good old Saltern. And map init 30. Okay, again, there's an extra stun baton here, despite this being an identical population station. Again, submachine gun with... Yeah, no, you can't touch arrivals. You can kill people around arrivals, but you can't kill arrivals. And if somebody escapes into arrivals, yeah, China Lake it, whatever. Okay, anyways. Typical WT. The Warden does not get access to a gun on this station. Actually, what is this? Oh yeah, duh, they split it up. I forgot. And the guitar. So, 2 pistols, 3 magazines additional. That's a number. The Camerer comes with, again, only 1 box of lethals on this station, but there are 2 Camerers. The amount of security officers on this station is actually higher. There's 3 security officers and 2 cadets. So there are 2 more security officers potentially on this station. And there are 2 lectors instead of 1. 3 lasers instead of 2. 2 droids instead of... Actually, there's the same amount of droids. Doesn't come with rubber rounds. And this station only comes with steel, no plastic. So you can't make... I guess you can't make flare rounds. Which, if I'm not mistaken, flare rounds are actually just flares now. They're not... Yeah, they're not incendiaries. I'm hate SS14. Well, why the fuck are you watching a Space Station 14 stream? Well, Windows ain't my problem. That's a different problem. You hate everything, don't you? Can you? I don't even know how much English you understand, but it's pretty funny. Okay. So, with extra population of 2 extra officers, you get 1 additional hard suit. So that station, there's only 1 hard suit to share between, what, 3 officers? So that's, I don't know. The security, having the security hard suit doesn't really do much. Yeah, science can still research incendiary. I don't even want to fucking touch that branch. Like, here, let's, why not? Let's just open up that can of worms. Because Nuki's still, even with all their tools removed, aka all their tools, having their chemistry removed, has still resulted in... Why are there 4 RD servers? Oh, it's picking from the other maps. Yeah, not even mentioning security can make grenades. But, yeah, see, it's a tier 1 research to make incendiary ammo. You... How does getting set on fire... I don't even know. Let's do it. How does getting set on fire even work with the new slow spacing? Do you still burn? So let's just do a good old Urist. Yeah. Let's just do a Blood Red. Not even going to mention how tanky the agent is. For in terms of heat, I mean. And then toggle their helmet. Okay. I tried to play TG Station yesterday, and yeah. So with Draconic ammo, which I need to be on the right server, you need plastic, which this station doesn't start with, but it's just plastic. Apparently the steel component is completely gone. So let me get a stack of plastic. Okay, so let's just make an one incendiary shotgun shell, which is only 20 plastic. 20 plastic. Okay. What? What the fuck is this? Oh, I don't even have an opinion on TG. I tried to play on the medium roleplay server, or I guess they just call it roleplay, and I did my like intro application. I guess that's what it is, and it kicks you from the game when you do the application, and I tried to reconnect and the server was full, and I'm like, oh fuck. And I waited like 35, 40 minutes for the server to not be full, and it didn't get full, and I went to play something else. Okay, so apparently incendiary shells do shock, cold, and caustic for some reason. But anyway, so is that 20 flame stacks? Here, let's just space the room. I can look deeper into this in a second. Oh, so you still burn even with room space now because it's not instant. So it's actually another buff to security. So the spacing being nerfed not only helps the station out significantly in survival, Nukis can't even expect to not be set on fire anymore because the lack of atmosphere doesn't... It doesn't extinguish you? Like, how is there still... Like, is this room still have pressure? No, it's finally gone. Like, that was one shotgun shell on somebody who's tanky, so, like... Oh, shit. Well, the asphyxiation took him. Okay, so Caustic is still under burn. I don't understand why incendiary shells do cold damage. I don't know how you're cold being set on fire, but... Anyway, that's 20 plastic, by the way. So a full stack can make a lot of ammo. Explosive payload isn't even that expensive either. You just need some glass, which it's not like it's hard to get materials. Can you make the whole grenade here? Oh, fuck. Uh, 1 second. Oops. Cool. Alright, so... No, you can't make a modular grenade still. Or maybe you can? Is the timer trigger in there? Oh yeah, you can. So yeah, you can make frag grenades, no issue. Hmm. How damaging even is a frag grenade, like an explosive? Just a, they're full health, right? No, they are not. Fix, grid, Atmos, I'll turn. Cool. So, they space? Why the fuck are they better than grenade? Like, the Syndicate grenade isn't even that good. It did 75 damage! Nah, that's... I don't know about that one. That's a...
Abnormal activity
That's a
detected
tier
in the
1
station's
tech.
power net. As a
It costs, like,
precautionary
nothing.
measure, the station's power will be shut off
Like,
for an
that's
indeterminate
basically
duration.
free. Nah, security should not get access to grenades. It should be like you have to E-mag that shit or something to get the explosive payload, so like maybe like a Syndicate player can do something funny. That's not even as good as a Syndicate bomb. The Syndicate grenade can't even space. And it costs TC. Like, how much does the explosive grenade actually do? The only benefit is that's like it doesn't it doesn't space. It does the same damage though. Can explosive grenades ever space? Maybe I'm just incorrect. I I don't think so. Okay. Oh yeah, well. Alright, anyways.
Power
It
has been restored to the station. We apologize for the inconvenience.
I guess on the flip side, um I guess on the flip side, security shouldn't be making grenades before the nukies show up. Yes, security grenades are more dangerous to the station than the that's that's funny to say. Yes, security is more dangerous to the station's hull than the syndicate grenades are. That's pretty. It's up, Jester. Lots of reuniting. That's fucking funny. That's really fucking funny. Not even mentioning fucking salvage can get rocket launchers, because why not? Like, yeah, like, I don't even think the China Lake is that good. Let's find out. Is the free rocket launchers that salvage gets better than? I haven't played Space Station in like a week. This is what my break looks like. So China Lake with what's the default round? A frag grenade. So you're... Why? Why would the... I mean, the spacing's the same. Like it only did 40 damage. Why the fuck is why is the Nano Tresson RPG better than fucking what? Okay. I haven't played since Monday. I haven't even spectated. I left the Discord on Monday. I haven't logged in since Monday. I have footage that's older that I uploaded like 2 days ago, but I haven't actually played. Okay, so let's put in a blast grenade. Even the blast grenade doesn't. It does more damage, but okay, sure. All right. Oh, okay. Onto the what I came here to do. On the cluster station. Cluster station also has 2 securities, 1 cadet, so it's kind of like it's less security than Saltern. I mean, security most likely would beat a death squad. You can't beat stuns. Oh wait, shit! Did I? Oh wait, I was looking at the wrong map before. I thought I did Omega. Oops. Oops. Losing my mind is what I'm doing. Oh, I haven't even fucking touched Cargo's madness in it. I haven't even. Their insanity's on another level. Guns are fucking free in Cargo. Okay, so this station doesn't even have. You don't even get extra batons on this station. So, yeah, that's good. Hmm. But like, okay, so they have only incendiary cartridges, no materials to make extra ammo, so that's probably fine. They get 3 pistols, 3 mags. That's fairly fine. No riot helmets apparently, but they do get lasers. They have 4 disablers, and then they have the typical 2 lectors. So a lot more under-equipped on this station, but there's still, remember, just a detective, warden, and 2 officers, or 3? 3 officers. So there's 5 people who need to arm up. So there is still a surplus of guns overall for the security force that can happen. And again, all 3 of these stations are in the same level of there can only be 3 nukies maximum. So that's definitely worth mentioning. Oh, this isn't a problem contained to just small stations. Small stations are probably just... Small stations might actually be easier for Nukies to win on because they're so small. I mean, it's one thing to say it is just stun meta, but you could buy EMP grenades for pretty damn cheap, and that lets you avoid stun meta mostly, but the problem is you're fighting people that have almost more, like, they have more gear than you. Like, where's the... Maybe under explosives for... It's 4 TC, and, like, detonated out here, I'm pretty sure it'll destroy every baton. It didn't get the disablers over here, but you could just detonate that on yourself. Yes, when it is 3 Nukies, it is the commander, agent, and, I did not know EMPing stuff would, like, eject. That's kind of cool. I haven't seen that. But yes, it's an agent, commander, and 1 operative. I agree. Security has power creep, and Nukies have been continually nerfed. And it has led to a very weird, stagnant... Well, stagnant's not the right word. Does it just do this forever? This is very entertaining for some reason. Oh, nope, still not over. Anyway, let's look at the other fun security equipment. So explosive technology, draconic munitions. Uh, the non-lethals is not that big of a deal. Salvage weapons. I haven't even talked about the fact that security can get bullets better than the Nuki bullets, but that's still a different problem. Oh my god, this is annoying me. Here, take your generators. You happy? Eat up. Yummy generators. Okay. So they get better bullets, and then this is where shit gets wacky. You got the laser cannon. The advanced laser gun, not that big of a deal. But, like, the, the X-ray cannon and the taser. The taser's already insane. I don't even need to look at it. But I don't... How expensive is it? How expensive is the X-ray cannon? It takes gold. That's good, at least. And the taser... I thought the taser takes silver? Interesting. So realistically, making these isn't that likely. Funnily enough, there is free gold right here in this station. But, like... The laser cannon does 28 heat opposed to a normal laser gun's 14. It has less shots, but the real problem is the X-ray cannon, because X-ray cannon does fucking radiation, which is just there's no resistance to it. Also, security probably shouldn't have guns. I don't know if this is like a hot take, but it's not likely that you're going to get the gold because security needs the gold. Or not security, sorry. It's not too likely that security is going to end up getting the gold because science needs the gold to really operate, where security doesn't need the justify of making tasers. I think the X-ray cannon in general just shouldn't be in the sec fab at all, because why would security want guns that can permakill? You hit somebody 10 times with this, they become very difficult to revive. But I mean, if you hit all shots, you will kill someone, and it makes the damage is really difficult to heal. compared to like just Bicar or something. Well, I appreciate that my videos are informing. I think this stream might be the opposite of informing right now. I think this is like more so me yelling at the wind. But anyway, and I mean the advanced laser gun is, I don't know. It's like not that good. This it actually is like just overall worse than the laser gun. It doesn't really have much of a benefit. So that one's kind of null. It's not even like it shoots faster. Yeah, that's true though. The medical tech in space station has regressed beyond, but like before like scientific era, but the security tech has advanced to the point that they have guns that melt your DNA, which is definitely a security thing. I don't know. The X-ray cannon is probably the biggest standout. Wait, wait, the advanced laser gun's infinite ammo? I didn't even fucking know that. Never mind. This isn't a joke. How fast does it recharge? This is basically just an antique laser gun. I didn't even know that. Like, uh-huh. Oh, okay. Did he have infinite ammo? Okay. I don't think people make them because they don't know how good it is. I played one Warden round, and the head of security made like 7 of these. And I never even touched one because I didn't want one. I had no idea they're infinite ammo. Yeah, I guess you can't have a ride on a station if they have infinite ammo. Oh yeah, my opinion definitely changed on that. Okay. Do I even want to look at the I guess them having infinite ammo is the point. But if security's allowed to have infinite ammo hit scan weapons, why don't fucking Nukies get anything like that? It's a tier 2 you only have to research 6 things. I mean, I will still fully stand by the decision to remove Nuki's chemistry. That was not the... I think removing Nuki's chemistry has just exposed how weak Nukies were beforehand. If the Nukies were only, like, viably winning because of having infinite resources, then maybe the problem lies with the fact that infinite resources shouldn't be a balancing decision. It is the second tier, but there's no real stuff in the security branch. Yeah, also that's true. The fact that Nukies were only able to really win because they were able to cheese stims. Win reliably. They can still win. It is still possible. It's not impossible for Nukies to win. It is just very unlikely. What's getting removed? X-ray cannon's also tier 2. No, I don't think security should have any of this. Tier 3 is the taser. Bro, even the fucking Nukies have more morals than erasing your DNA with radiation guns. At least they blow your ass up first. Well, certain guns have become, like, undual wieldable. Like, you can't dual wield the L6. I don't know what the answer is to fix this. I don't have an answer. I think security's overpower creeped, which I can identify that security is just way too overgeared. Not even mentioning every officer spawns with stun batons. But like they kind of have to because they need stuns to do their job. So like you can't remove that. I'm probably of the opinion that the arsenal tech tree shouldn't exist. I like the idea at first. I don't know, like it's such a hard problem. Like good and fun stuff should exist, but like there's a time and place for having cool like incendiary rounds. There's a time and place for having cool high velocity rounds and the stun rounds, and the arsenal tree allows for more fun equipment. But how the hell do we balance it to the point that they can't get it in minutes? I haven't been in the Discord for the past week, so I haven't seen any Discord discussion about this stuff. I am currently not in the space station Discord, so I haven't seen if this has been talked about. I mean, the fact that that conclusion is being reached more than once and not just by me is probably a sign of something. I haven't talked with anyone about any of this. This is just stuff I've noticed. I'm not even in the Discord. You can get it in minutes. That's not an exaggeration. A decent science team with a tiny bit of luck can research all of Arsenal in probably 15 minutes. I've seen cloning done in 20 minutes before, and now it's a longer tech tree. Especially on the bigger stations. What's funny is I don't even think the tasers are the fucking problem. I don't think security should be. I don't think security should be as lethal as it is. Why do you think every syndicate's plan is also the same as a Nuki's? If you want to win as a syndicate, you bomb the armory. You want to win as a Nuki, you bomb the armory. And then you go to cargo and bomb cargo. It's such a predictable routine. Because, I mean, do I even want to fucking look at this? Like, an SMG crate costs $3,000. And that comes with 2 WTs. And, like, each one of these is a fucking... The SMG crate is 2 C20 bundles. That's 50 TC right there. Like, yeah, the WT doesn't have as good of time to kill, but... And it's also less accurate just by a little bit. But, like, holy fuck. Like, why are SMG crates so cheap? Oh, I'm talking about salve. I mean, appreciate the $5. I was already moving there. I was already feeling the energy. Like, you walk into fucking maintenance. Yeah, water ain't worth it. You walk into maintenance. Where's a fuel tank? How am I looking? I can just spawn shit in. Walk into maintenance. Bam. That's a third of a fucking SMG crate right there, just for looting maintenance. Sell this locker. Oh, another $500. The maintenance stuff is free game, so random crate 50. Sell this random nitrogen container. Oh, that's a. You sell an oxygen and nitrogen container, you just printed out 50 telecrystals of equipment, pretty much. Because, like, opening a box is a joke. Not like anyone actually asked for security permission before doing so. Like, what does it take to break open an SMG crate? Like, you just make a bat? You don't even need the wide swing, but you can. Oh, there you go. Was that like 7 swings? I wasn't counting. You get basically 50 TC of weaponry for selling 2 tanks of air. Some maps, Atmos has like 20 of them. Not even. There are some maps that have. Actually, what does this map's Atmos have? Like, this is a small map, so it's understocked. I don't know my maps anymore. Oh, I dropped the appraisal tool. Atmos. Should be right here. So in this station, they get 8 containers. 2 of them are empty. This room alone is 100 TC of guns. And ammo. 100 TC of guns and ammo. So arguably, yeah, I see why it's almost sometimes worth it to go for cargo first. Every second you waste, cargo's going to have another $1,000. Not even mentioning, like, let's look at the expedition board. Two space bucks? Am I seeing that right? $2? Oh, I mean, secure crates need to be changed badly. Like, this is goofy. A bat only does 18 damage. And it can pop open a crate like it's nothing. And that's just for the SMG crate. You could buy what's the enforcer crate, or let's just go by armory. Retro lasers, not amazing. But you could also order non-lethals for only 2K. Maybe there's not a riot crate. Or no, there it is. It's a SWAT crate. So the SWAT crate costs $400 more than the shotgun crate. The shotgun crate comes with 3 boxes of lethals, which is quite a lot. It's a ton of ammo. So for... Are you serious? I didn't even know this. For the fucking price of less money than the SMGs, you get 30 lethals! Plus the 8 in each one! Or is it more than... Is it 12 shells per? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You get 36 lethals! Just extra! And then 52, you get 52 lethal shells! For, what, how much money was that? 2,500 to an oxygen tank and a nitrogen tank gives you more value than what, almost 3 bulldog bundles? It's like 2.5 bulldog bundles for 2 fucking canisters of air. It's no shit Nukies can't win. So, like, what's the strategy as a Nuki? You split up in groups of 2 and 3 and just instantly try to just China Lake both departments so they can't get their weapons? Like, that is crazy. It doesn't matter what they're used on. That's part of the problem. Salvage can justify carrying more guns in the armory because they need to kill bosses. Well, by side effect, due to them having 300 fucking submachine guns, infinite medical, when the Nukas show up, they're lugging back their RPGs. Not even mentioning, Cargo just got a new way of making even more money with the cargo bounty system. I mean, look at that! Like, an X-ray cannon. Just on top of their missions, of their money. You should be more scared of salvage and security because they get hard suits. They always have their hard suits on them. You could take away security's hard suits. You can't take away salvage's hard suits. They're on their body. You have to kill all of them. X-ray cannon is a laser that does radiation damage. I mean, that's part of the problem, Star Note, is that if the Nukas are going to win, it's because the crew had to have been, like, just absolutely fucking up. I think I said in another video, I don't know how many people watched it. I shouldn't assume everyone watched it. Nuki's winning isn't even really determined on the Nuki's skill. It is determined on how hard they want that win versus how incompetent the crew is. Like, if you're going to win as a Nuki, you need the head of security that's just, like, aimlessly wandering the halls at the WT in their hand 24/7. Which, admittedly, is less common now because of roll timers. Most heads of security at least now know you have not to open carry their guns. But, like, you have to, like, hope to God, basically, that people are, like, self-tagging in order to take up security's time. Because there's no other threats that are going to happen by the time the Nukis show up. There can't be, like, a Rat King or anything. Oh, yeah, crates need their price tripled, at least. I agree. Triple at the minimum. Like, I made a... I don't know if you guys watched this. I did a stream the other day. The other day, it's like a month ago. Of how much money Salvage can make. On a minimum risk expedition, you can make, like $12,000 easy. You're telling me I could buy 200... You could buy more guns on one minimal difficulty expedition than you can all the syndicates pulling their TC together. Now, I don't think Nuki should have surpluses. I remember the time period Nuki's had surpluses, and it was really weird. Because you would end up running into the problem of, like, Nukies could get real lucky with super surpluses, and every single one of them have an L6. And that got insane. And, like, I like the wackiness and chaos, but that's just, it's too much. Yeah, I remember Die a Glorious Death. I'm not even that good at this game, and I still can kill all of security by myself. But that was before. In Die a Glorious Death, I did the best strategy you could possibly do. That was also when spacing did way more damage. I could not have pulled that off. I could not pull that off again today. Today, in order to pull that off, you need to use jetpacks, and you need to just kite through space endlessly if you want to solo security. Or just hope that there is no security, but again, at high populations, that doesn't happen. Yeah, I mean, salvagers often will have jetpacks just kiting through space. I feel like one of the easiest things that can be done right now to help Nukies out is, and arguably help the entire game out, is make these gun crates a lot more expensive. I tried to play Space Station 13 yesterday. I played a few rounds of Fault before. I spectated a Goon round. But my knowledge of 13 is limited to what I've seen in videos and like what I've seen in wikis. Oh, you play Talon? You little bastard, you give me. I'm, I'm joking. I'm not joking. You did give me, but that's just part of the game. I want to meta grudge you now. I mean, spacing practically used to insta-kill you at one point in this game's lifespan. Over a year ago now, spacing would kill you in like 8 seconds? Well, I mean, there's only so many things you could do as a Nuki. It's a two-dimensional game. Like, you have to enter the station somewhere, and if you're gonna go loud, well, you have to pick something to attack. There's not that many departments. I've been recommended Yogg a few times. I mean, when space was deadly, Nukies actually had a pretty good chance. Because they could just space everything. Also, aren't EVA suits like, what is Cargo's prices? So 2 EVA suits is $9,500. But you can... Oh my god. What is going on, man? Two EVA suits is $9,500 fucking dollars, but you could buy 6 submachine guns for that price. I didn't know this game took place in fucking America. Yeah, I think space should be deadlier. I was the one who PR'd the space being deadlier in the first place, like 8 months ago. And now space is back to being not deadly. so I'm not gonna bother with it. How much does it cost to sell an EVA suit? I'm assuming it's not even like. What the fuck? What type of fucking ripoff is that? It costs $9,000 to buy them, but they cost $15. What? The price of a rad suit? You mean that it has $1,000, or do they like sell for a lot? Excuse me? Why is a radiation suit is what is that? Fucking 30 times more expensive than a spacesuit? Why did you inform me of this? Oh, my internet's dying. I'm dropping frames. I think my internet went out entirely. I can't even tell if I'm live anymore. It's just red. Fucking Nano Trescent cut my internet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I won't mention the budget cuts anymore.